What we do before we go kill deer, bro? We eat. And watch deer hunting. What's up, guys? It's been a while. So today is January the 12th. We are going to get after some deer today. Little backstory. Our season started. We were running trail cameras, running food plots, all that stuff early season. Great season. Looked like it was going to be a great season. That's not been the case for us. Our season has been so uphill and downhill this year. You have some good ones and you have some bad ones. For us, this one's been a bad one. We haven't put out much content this year. We haven't really had anything. We've had a lot of encounters with deer, but they've all been up-and-comers, 2.5-year-olds, 3.5-year-olds. If you are familiar with the video, Corey shot a stud of a non-typical this year. We looked for that deer for 2 days. We weren't able to find him. Heartbreaker. So during that rutcation, Corey took time out of the stand and took his girlfriend hunting Madison. She killed a solid deer with a rifle this year. We've also got that video up. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. She was successful. So me and Corey, I never stopped. Corey got back in the stand and we continued hunting. Even though he had missed that deer, he still had a deer that he had 4 years of history with called Lucky, and he was out trying to really get this deer killed. He showed himself a few times on camera during daylight. So Corey thought this might be the year. So we hunted and hunted and hunted. We elected not to shoot any does. One, Corey was after this deer. He was seeing a lot of buck activity, so his choice on shooting does, it just wasn't the right time for him. He was having too much buck activity to really get after a doe. And with me, the farm I was hunting, the doe population on my farm is not where I want it to be, so I was waiting to possibly take one on public ground. Now, late season, I don't have any of the deer that I had early season. Since the rut, since gun season, my deer population has fallen tremendously. And the deer that I had on camera, I don't have any of them on camera anymore. I do have some deer on camera. They're younger deer. So I'm not going to get out there and shoot those deer. I want them deer to have at least till next year. We'll see what they look like. So back to Corey. He's got a deer on camera that he can still hunt. His name's Joker. He's a big probably 140-inch 8-pointer. Just a solid 8-pointer. Probably 4.5-year-old. Good deer. But he's coming in the middle of the night. So somebody extended him an offer the other day to come out to his farm and help them manage some does. The game warden came in and told them they have an outrageous amount of does and they need to kill some. So they have extended the offer to us to come and help them with that and take some deer. They know that the way we've been hunting this year, we haven't harvested any deer yet. And they're giving us an opportunity to really get some deer in the freezer. And at the same token, we're able to help them with their deer management. So that's what we're trying to do. Corey hasn't really been in the stand the last few weeks. I haven't been in the stand the last few weeks, so he's coming. And when he gets here, we're going to get the bows out and shoot a little bit and make sure everything's still dialed in. Unfortunately for Corey, it was a bummer when somebody called him a couple weeks ago and was like, I think the deer you're hunting's dead. He made a few phone calls, did a little research on it, got some pictures from a neighbor on another farm, and it in fact proved that Lucky is dead. I can't imagine. I hunted one deer before that I had pictures of for 4 years, and I hunted that deer hard. I passed good deer I wasn't even looking at anything else. I was out to kill this deer, and unfortunately for me, he just disappeared. I don't know if he's dead. He's probably dead now, but nobody called me. I never got to see the deer dead, nothing. So I don't know what happened there. This deer, he got pictures of dead. The neighbor found him. They don't know if somebody poached him from the road, if he got sick, or what the case is. They just found him dead. Nobody said they shot him. So Corey got those pictures. He was able to identify that it was in fact the deer he was hunting. So the last 3 weeks, with only Joker on camera, which up until this year he really has no history with, it kind of put him in a slump as well. So a couple weeks out, we need to get ourselves back in line, and we've been given this opportunity to get after some deer. So hopefully we can get on some does today, fill the freezer right here at the end of the season, end the season with a plus and not a minus. Leading into next month, we're going to go the NWTF like we always do, start back in the spring, getting ready for turkey season and all that. So after a hard-fought deer season, let's hope that we can get in the stand tonight and get at least one doe shot, and hopefully we're lucky enough to kill a doe apiece. Give us both some deer in the freezer, 2 does off that farm that they need taken away, and there's benefit all the way around. So I'm waiting on Corey to get here now. When he gets here, we're going to pull the bows out, like I said, get to shooting, check our sights, make sure everything's dialed in, load up, and head to this farm and see if we can't get on some does early.
Low?
Low left.
Low left?
Alright guys, we're at the house, we're shooting, getting ready. We're fixing to go get on some slick heads, but neither one of us have shot in a couple weeks, nor we hunted in a couple weeks. We're making sure everything's shooting good and tuned up right, and hopefully we can get her done this evening. How far are we shooting right at this moment?
I don't know, I didn't range it.
Alright.
But I got my pin set on 21 and everything's hitting
I'd say that's probably a 23-yard shot.
just a hair low.
I hope you're wrong. That's a 27-yard shot.
Really?
Yeah.
No where's that go at?
You might want to reshoot them axes, bud.
Right, they might be shooting money. Money, off the dot.
A little low.
27, I'm gonna put it on the back. So, it's these.
I bet it'll eat it up. It ate it all the way up. Money, shooting a 3-yard difference on a friggin' on an axis versus your arrow. I hunt with them tonight. I put a kill zone in them and yep. Shot low, didn't it?
I just don't know if my aluminum is there.
Ooh, I don't know. Yeah, axis is the smallest shot. Oh, I got a Luminox for you, buddy. I'll shoot the same once. It's hitting harder. I mean, you can tell it's hitting harder.
Sunday, January the 12th, we finally made it to the stand. It's just a little bit after 4 now. Mid-40s tonight, south-southeast wind. Not the greatest wind for this stand, but we're sprayed down good. We got nose jammers on, so we're gonna see what happens. We're out here on a doe mission. Travis is up above me in a lock on, filming. He's also got his bow. I'm down here in this ladder stand. Some shots that I have, he doesn't have, and some shots that he has, I don't have. So we're just gonna have to kind of play it by ear tonight and see where these deer come out at, and then make our decision on who shoots from there. We're out here trying to help some family friends. They got a farm with a lot of does. It's completely overrun, and the state actually granted them some tags just to burn through, aside from their state tags. So we're out here on a doe killing mission tonight to try to get it done. See what happens.
Yep. It's my turd boy.
Well, it has been a roller coaster afternoon. We've had deer covered up all over us. I had deer come to the edge of the woods, stomping, run back in the woods, circle back, come to the edge of the woods, look at us, circle back. Finally, I had a nice sized doe come working her way out in the field, and when I ranged her, she was 40 yards. And apparently she was angled a little more than I thought. So when she kept walking towards us, she got closer, and I sent one straight over her back. So we're sitting here pretty much getting ready to wrap it up, and I hear James say, Corey, 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 Corey. I look up, and there's another doe standing right in the field, working her way right into the same exact spot that the other doe did. So I knew the yardage, 32, not 40. Drew back, had to get her stopped, had to pretty much scream at her to get her stopped, and let it go. Heard a good hard smack. She circled back and ran back down the woods she come from. Pretty sure we heard her crash. Not 100% sure. But it's been a roller coaster afternoon, to say the least. So camera batteries actually just died, thankfully, right after the shot. So we're gonna go back to the truck, get some fresh batteries and some lights, and try to track this girl up.
Blood right here, Corey, right here.
Yeah. There's some right here too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and that log. She went over that log.
Yeah.
Looks like a white belly right there.
I smell something.
That's her.
Yeah.
That's her.
Yeah, she'll make it. Hell.
Yeah.
Late season. The old Hoyt bow and the NAP kill zone got it done. I don't know if y'all can see. Sure to God you can see that gaping hole. This deer did not run but maybe 30 yards inside the woods and absolutely piled up. After the first miss earlier in the afternoon, it's kind of out for some redemption. This is not the biggest doe here by any means. The one I missed was actually a really nice sized doe. But we were out here for a purpose tonight, to help this landowner fill some deer control tags. This farm is absolutely overrun with does, and we were out here trying to basically just kill some mallets. They tear the crops up here every single year, and we're just out here trying to do our part. We've got about 8 days of season left. We're gonna have to work this week, but we should be off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Good Lord willing, we'll be back out here trying to fill some more tags and keep filling the freezer up. So stick with us. Hopefully we can get y'all some more kills.